Saturn shifting is such a big deal, and I'm seeing a few different things that I want to share with you guys so that we can really harness this energy over the next 3 years. First of all, immediate karma. The first day that Saturn shifted that week, all of a sudden there are multiple scandals going on with large spiritual influencers who are abusing their authority. We're seeing this externally, but you're also going to see this internally. So the first thing is, notice what's happening in your life right now. Are things going really well, or are you in a war zone? Because essentially what's happening right now is Saturn is saying, hey, I tried to tell you, because Saturn is the daddy planet. Saturn is the father figure that's like, hey, I'm going to teach you a lesson that's going to be so valuable because I love you. So right now you're probably reaping karma. Either things might be coming along very smoothly and things are just like, whoa, everything's going so well, nice. That means that you've been really doing your work and you've closed up all the loose ends. You haven't left anything unresolved. If there's some messiness, that's also okay. It just means maybe we work more with resolving things and not leaving so many open loose ends that you push off till later to have to deal with. And this could be in any area of your life. So with that said, there's 3 areas that I want to talk about that I'm seeing that are going to be really big areas that Saturn's going to be looking at over the next 3 years that we really want to bring our attention to. So the first area is, how are you making your money? Are you satisfied and fulfilled in your career? There's another large wave of people that are starting to have the same feelings that a lot of us had in 2012, 2015, 2018, where it's like, hey, I actually want to make money using my soul gifts. I'm actually not going to give my whole life to a career that I don't even like to make money to pay my bills. This isn't a good quality of life. So if you've already been feeling that way for a while, you really need to take this seriously and start creating a plan of how can I make money using my soul gifts. That might just be going to a more aligned company that you agree with their values more, that you're excited about their contribution to the planet. It might be starting a side business. It might be going full-time in your own gifting. It will be different for each person, but I'm telling you, if Saturn is already showing you this, you need to take it seriously and start making moves. By the way, this is my specialty. I've helped people with this for literally 10 years. So if you want help with that, I'm your girl. I got you. The second area is that if you have not committed to following your soul path and you're following people like me and you're still in the brink of, oh, well, I still have a few feet in my 3D life, I still have 1 foot in my 3D life, but I'm not really you're going to be shoved into your soul path, because Saturn, and just like this is the same with some of the dark goddesses, it's like if you don't listen to the tap on the shoulder, if you wait for them to rip the rug out from under you, it's going to be so much harder. So commit to your soul path, and that's going to affect your relationships dramatically. It's going to affect your work dramatically. It's going to affect where you live, who you hang out with dramatically. Because basically right now there's a tangible split, and you can probably feel this when you're interacting with people. This is not from judgment, but from an obvious observation. You can see where people are residing in terms of not even necessarily our frequency, but like how aligned is this person to their soul path. And it's very hard to have deep connection with people if you're deeply aligned on your soul path with people who aren't, and it's going to become even harder more and more and more and more. People who are in avoidance, people who aren't doing their work, people who are just not fully committing to that pathway of being, and it doesn't look any certain way. There's not any certain rituals you have to do to be on your soul path. It's a devotion to your soul rather than your ego. And this is the spiritual awakening. So if you're on the fence about that, Saturn is going to be kicking you directly off of the fence. So just a heads up, just a warning. Lastly, you can probably already tell that activations and healing are happening so much faster right now. It's only going to continue speeding up. And the biggest thing with that is we cannot hold on anymore to anything. There's no more clinging to anything. If the universe is showing you it's not working, let go. We used to be able to, like a few years ago even, we used to be able to oh, well, I'm just going to hold on a little bit, or I just have my 1 finger wrapped around it. It's going to give you the worst rug burn. The Saturn is going to rip that out. The more that you cling on, things are just happening at such a fast pace. If you hold on, it's going to leave, it's just going to be so much more painful. So let go of any resistance. I know sometimes that's easier said than done, but don't cling on to anything. We just have to trust the plan and allow things to flow as they're supposed to without fighting it. So if you need help with any of this, my specialty is supporting you in getting into deep alignment with your soul path and understanding on a tangible level exactly how to do that. I'm not an airy-fairy person. I'm very grounded. So I'm going to help you bring the expansive ideas as an oracle from the Akashic records into this physical realm of what do you literally need to do? What needs to change? What needs to shift? In accordance to your unique soul blueprint. It's not what I've done. It's not what works for other people. It's what's going to work for you specifically. So I can help you with that in a few ways. One, you can get one single Akashic record session from me. You can get a package that includes 3 sessions that you can use throughout the year. That's really great, so it gives you time to integrate in between. Or the third is that you can do mentorship with me, which will obviously be the best solution because you have the closest contact with me. And I start with people usually with 2 months of mentorship where you have Voxer access, so we can be in communication as much as needed in between your sessions. So the purpose of this is really just how quickly can we get you onto your soul path in a safe way? So, because there's not really time to waste. You know, a lot of people are like, they say they're going to do something and then 5 years later, they're in the exact same position. And you can probably look around in your life and see 35 people who that's true for them. You know, if you're feeling the call to get more deeply aligned with your soul, if you don't follow that, and it doesn't have to be through working with me, however, I can just make it really effective and supportive for you. But if you're not following that, Saturn is going to make you do it. And it's going to be in a way that's painful and cost you a lot more money and cost you a lot more pain through ripping the rug out from under you. So anyway, there's some lessons and recommendations for this shift with Saturn. I'm here to support you. You can message me if you have any questions, and there's links for everything at the link in my bio.